Well, they know what A.R. Fox has been through with the D.U.F, in particular Sami Callihan, as we get the opening bell right after Arik gets the jump on young A.R. Fox.
Lenny, it's been a great weekend here at Wrestle Reunion, bringing all the action, all the conventions and whatnot. So here I am. Why not jump in and see some of the great wrestling that we're going to see this weekend?
Oh, nobody's got a better mind for the sport than you. I look forward to your insight. Always up to date on the happenings in the wrestling world. It's Colt Cabana. And a gorgeous dropkick right there from A.R. Fox.
Yeah.
And a steam in the corner, diving lariat. Sends Cannon to a seated position as Fox skins the cat, but blocked. And sent all the way down to the floor.
Yeah. Now, Lenny, like you said, that I do like to keep up to date. You know, I go all over the world. I was recently, maybe a couple years ago, on a show in Indianapolis, and there was A.R. Fox. I remember specifically texting Gabe Sapolsky right after that, saying what an unbelievable talent this guy's going to be, and what he is at the time. And since then, I've seen him really rise in Dragon Gate USA and evolve. And I think he's one of the top prospects, you know, the young top prospects out there in the country today, if not the world. Something like this is going to be an example.
Well, as Pinky Sanchez can do nothing but stand by and watch Arik eat that drop kick in the mush. Kick flip from A.R. Fox has this crowd on their feet.
Yeah. He's such a young, exciting competitor. He really represents the youth movement that we have going here, that you guys have going here in Dragon Gate USA, and it's stuff like that. And you know, obviously, I think he's going to pull out all the stops. Obviously, Cannon, veteran in the world of wrestling here.
Cannon himself coming in tonight after an absolute war between himself and Pinky Sanchez against Sabu and John Davis, and Cannon lost a ton of blood last night. Coupled with the high beer intake afterwards, you gotta wonder what kind of shape he's in here tonight. But Arik always ready to fight.
Right, and you would think not in any kind of shape, shouldn't be in any kind of shape, but there's those athletes, you know, those Babe Ruths who used to go to the bar and drink and smoke their cigars, and they're the ones on top of the game, much like Arik and Sami Callihan.
Of course, A.R. Fox still desperately wants a piece of Sami Callihan, the head of the D.U.F, but Dragon Gate USA officials, after that violent altercation between the two of them in Los Angeles at Open the Golden Gate, has decided they need a bit of a cooling off period, with Sami Callihan swearing on everything he believes in that he is going to take out Sabu here tonight. A.R. Fox gets his hands on another member of the D.U.F instead, and Arik.
Hey, you've been hearing all over the world, right? Sami wants Sabu, and he's ready to get rid of him. Oh man!
Big elbow from Cannon.
But these DUFs, man, they mean business, of course. Some of the best in the sport today.
Didn't hook the leg. Only gets a 2 count. His fans getting on Pinky Sanchez, much to the chagrin of Arik Cannon, who's looking to now go to the legs of A.R. Fox, which definitely smart strategy on the part of Cannon. The legs of A.R. Fox, such a huge part of his offense. And if he can take those legs away, certainly it's going to put Fox at a disadvantage, you think.
Yeah, of course, obviously that's his moneymaker there, you know, flying, exciting, and a smart move by Cannon. But you know, at the end of the day, it's not going to stop him, I don't think, A.R. Fox, unless he's going to tap out here.
Oh, looks like it's last call for A.R. Fox.
Is that a foreign object in the world of wrestling? Are we allowed to do that?
I don't think he's really using it on A.R. Fox, so must be legal. As he drops the elbow one more time.
It's interesting what you think is foreign and in foreign. A.R. Fox wearing a glove there.
It looked like a Budweiser, so I'm saying I guess it's a domestic object.
Yeah, that is.
Fine folks at Anheuser-Busch can forward their check to me anytime they like.
Dragon Gate coming to St. Louis anytime soon?
No, I would love to go to St. Louis.
Look out.
Low man, hey, no, countered. As he was forced down to the canvas by Arik Cannon, who put on the brakes. And A.R. Fox came down very hard on the back of his head.
Yeah, the more beer he drinks, the heavier it is. The harder it is going to take him down. It's the heavy man sitting on that top rope right there. Maybe part of his game plan.
Could be, as A.R. Fox coming into tonight on a bit of a roll. A great win last night in the opening contest. That opened the United Gate 2012 as he and Rich Swann had a match that many people thought might have stolen the show in the opener. And the fans that were just cheering for AR Fox now want to see him get chopped one more time.
What the fans want, Arik Cannon does not want to give them.
No, it doesn't seem that way. As he takes a slight bow. It's a golf clap from the sexual spider monkey, Pinky Sanchez, out on the floor. Fox putting on the brakes, trying to get this crowd behind him. A little adrenaline going.
I don't think that's something. The least he should be worrying about is stomping on the mat, trying to get this crowd excited. He should be worried about his offense. I'll be honest with that one.
Duck of the clothesline. Oh, what an evasion right there. This is the boot. Not that one. The Enziguri rocks Cannon.
That's the kind of offense he needs to be worried about. Well applied.
And I think that's something that Fox will learn as he gets a little more maturity under his belt. We talk about how young he is, trained by Mr. Hughes.
Curtis Hughes.
That's right.
There's a big influence on the scene these days, huh?
It's amazing. See great young stars coming out of the Atlanta area all the time. Beautiful springboard missile drop kick. And Cannon's going to get out of dodge.
You told me 10 years ago Mr. Hughes was making the next stars of the future. I thought you're crazy, but look at AR Fox. Wow!
Springboard 450! And AR Fox not afraid to put his body on the line.
Like I said, Arik Cannon trying to take down the legs, the stumps of AR Fox. It's only going to hold him for so long. Can't stop a man from doing maneuvers like that, especially when it's in your game plan.
No, and he's not finished yet. We've seen this before. He's got Cannon spread out under the bottom rope, laid across the ring apron. And he's going to take another chance, it looks like. Fox going to the top here. Cannon's in trouble. Guillotine leg drop on the apron.
Work your way in there. Get that pin there, Fox.
Right on cue. There he is. Covered. No. And again, this crowd getting behind Fox, but his offense taking a toll on himself as well, as he's a little slow to capitalize here. Nothing but steel and wood on the outside of that ring frame. But he knows better than you how much damage that can do.
Yeah. The wrestling ring's it's an object in itself. It really is.
Oh, went for the Hurricane Rana. Cannon showing some strength here. He's got Fox up. Buckle bomb.
So we call beer muscles.
Huge lariat. And that might be it here. Fox in trouble. Cannon looking to finish him off. Oh, slips out the back door. Elbow to the back of the head. Big right hand from Cannon. Maybe the best in the business. Followed up by a super kick. Total anarchy. Cover. Cannon in total disbelief.
So close, Lenny. So close. He pulled that one out, but now it's Cannon's time. This is the time of the match when you know that you're close. A couple more moves is going to finish him right off.
Big chops, offering him up one more time, sends him for the ride. Charges, but gets caught and tullied right into the second turnbuckle. No wasted motion. Springboard splash right to the chest, cover. Cannon able to slip out at 2 this time.
Yeah, interesting. Obviously, Fox has a lot in the reserves. He's been training hard to be able to shake off that last combo by Cannon and get right on Arik now. He seems to be an offense. Shows a lot about his strength, his heart, determination, getting in the gym, being able to take a punch, you know.
Into the ropes, misses the right hand. Up and over, nice reversal. Guillotine choke. A little wrinkle we haven't seen before from AR Fox. Cannon looks like he's trying to counter. And does with a brain buster. And again, Fox digs down.
Cannon pulling out his best stuff right now.
And you gotta wonder if he's starting to maybe get a little bit frustrated at his inability to put this kid away.
Of course he's frustrated. How could you not be? But this is when you pull it out. This is when you don't stop, when it's go time.
Fox puts himself on the apron. And Zagiri.
Also a time maybe when you give an old nod to Pinky Sanchez, too, when in trouble.
Yep. So far, Sanchez not involved much in the action as Swan misses the 450, but able to roll through. Cannon blocks that one. Misses the clothesline. Springboard ace crusher. He went halfway across the ring, but couldn't put him away. And you gotta give it up for Arik Cannon. He has taken a ton of punishment here and continues to kick out. But this might be the end for Arik Cannon. Fox might be dialing some takeout.
Lenny!
Could be time for some Romaine Payne, but wait a second. Sami Callihan from ringside just hit A.R. Fox with a chair.
What'd I say?
A.R. Fox is just getting decimated by Callihan, who's gotten Arik Cannon disqualified.
I said maybe it's time for Sanchez.
Your winner is a result of disqualification, A.R. Fox.
But obviously Sanchez not getting a hit. Sami has to come from all the way to the back and make his presence known. And look at these three hooligans, man, sitting in the ring now thinking they're kings of the hill.